We're sitting here on a Monday morning with the echo chamber, and in comes, do you want to introduce our guests?
We can simply call them old friends, and you remember them from the Armadillo days, Josh Graham and Rick Russell, and the latest addition to this clan, that would be Miss Joy Sampson, and you guys have a brand spanking new project under your belt, don't you?
Brand spanking new.
Yes, we do. Pretty excited.
And easy on the old friends thing.
Yeah, oh yeah,
yeah. Okay, yeah, get close to that thing because I want to hear every bubbling tone.
Sure. I would, but there's an echo in my.
Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
Yeah.
Give it a shot, Joyce.
Yeah.
I told her, I said, don't do this because she's used to monitoring and that kind of thing. So.
Yeah.
That didn't last long.
Well, give us a thumbnail sketch of what's going on now. Did you guys just get together? Now, I remember for a long time. Remember, we used to have to break up fights with Rick and Josh would be out and fighting. I'm those talented. No, I'm those talented. I'm kidding here, actually. But people always think that when a group breaks up, they always think they got in big fights. You guys have been friends for years, haven't you?
Yeah, we actually have, and we all still stay in touch. I go have lunch with Darren and Aaron once in a while, and yeah, we're all still pretty close.
That's fantastic. So now you guys put together a whole new sound, huh?
Yeah, it was interesting. After the Armadillo days, I thought, well, I'm going to do a solo album, just so I can look back and say, I finally did a solo album. And I approached Josh about it, and Josh, I said, hey, would you mind producing it? And he said, sure. And as we progressed, Josh started singing backups, started sounding pretty good. And I thought, wow.
Just to apply that before you didn't.
For a guy from Oildale, it's not too bad.
I thought it just started sounding like a band again.
Yeah.
And so he said, hey, I got another backup singer, and it's a girl, and what do you think about bringing her in to do backups? I said, sure, bring her in. And she came in and started singing, and it made her whole sound come together, and I thought it was very different. It's very different from the Armadillos, a lot more mature, and she did a great job on the harmonies and backups, and now she's singing lead on some stuff too, so it's pretty impressive.
Well, you know how women are. They'll come in, they'll sing a little backup.
Yeah,
pretty soon, they're lead. After a while, you guys are gone shooting a solo act, okay?
We actually are more coming for support for her today.
That's what
we're kind of roadies.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
So, in a sly way, you've launched your career through these two, right?
That's right.
All right.
I'm on for the ride.
Now,
didn't lift a finger.
Now, her last name is Sampson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you come out of gospel, or did you?
Well, I lead worship at a local church here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
Yeah.
you had some type of you've sung there.
Yeah.
Because I know some Sampsons in town.
Mm-hmm.
Geoff is a.
Oh.
Do you know Geoff?
You know my father-in-law, Geoff Sampson?
Small world, isn't it?
Firefighter.
Would you tell him this? The checks is in the mail. I will send the money. The man's all over me like a cheap suit.
He's the only guy that we had to remind him when their offering plate comes around, you don't remove stuff.
Oh.
Well, how was I to know? I mean, it looked like a buffet to me.
Communion goes in.
Oh, I see. And then comes out.
Nothing's
wafer
changed
thing
around
comes
here.
out,
It feels like old home day. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't it? Well, I tell you what, we got a brand new, we'll call it an hors d'oeuvre, a song that they have produced that we're going to be playing here in just a minute. We had to make a couple of bucks for the company, but we'll be right back with the brand new sound of, what you call it, Ned Pepper?
Lucky
Ned Pepper. This is so cool. Makes me want to eat. It just sounds
It makes you want to eat.
brand new. Now tell us a little bit about the song that we're going to play.
Well, the song, actually, this was a song that Rick and I picked up a few years ago, and we had messed around. It was written by Ashley Gorley, who's written just a string of hits, and Wade Kirby, both of them, and it's a phenomenal song we found. We've hung on to it. We've found some new songs since then, but this one was just so much fun. It had so much energy, and it's just a fabulous song. It was one that we just couldn't get out of our heads, couldn't let go of.
What's the name of it?
It's called I Remember the Music.
Take a listen, people. This is the brand. Hey, I like that. That is nice. Who is that written by?
Ashley Gorley and Wade Kirby.
Wow.
Great writers.
I like the combination,
That is a neat sound.
Well, I remember calling them and saying, you need a female voice.
I remember that song. I remember
no one
Rick
knows.
kept hanging up on you, too.
He did when he was smoking. I know less about music than any man alive. Yeah.
Well, and and Rick's just been. We're going in the studio now, and it's been a few years since the whole Armadillo thing, and he's just so much more relaxed, so much more at ease, and just his voice is really strong right now. He's been as recording him, and recording him in the past. It's so much. It's just awesome what he's singing right now. So And then Joy's just complimenting that really well, and now we're cutting some songs where she's singing lead, and it's a great mix of stuff.
Oh, I think you're, you know what I noticed in Rick, the same thing before you said it. He's much calmer. He's loving it. Well, I think, yeah, when you're young and coming out of high school, you're good looking, you got all that thing going, but then all of a sudden your life catches up with what your passion is. And I think that's what he found out, is his passion is singing. He loves to do this. He'd sing for free. He's not going to, but I'm saying, whenever you do what you do in your life for free, then you find what you want to do, you know, and it shows. You guys are, that's a nice sound. And when are we coming out with anything?
Well, right now we're holding on to the music, which is why, actually, that's the only, none of our fans have heard that song. Nobody's heard any of our songs. We really want to get them out, but we're trying in the next month or two to get them back to Nashville, take them to some people, because we wanted to keep a kind of an untouched product and see if we could get it to somebody in Nashville. And if, you know, if we get something there, I would imagine we'd release something fairly soon. You know, as soon as we can get it out, we'll try and get some teasers. But I mean, that's the only place. I think we maybe in the next few weeks, maybe playing a few more things there, and maybe have a chance to play too.
Oh, yeah, that is fantastic. Now, I hate to dominate this. He always has better questions. He's much smarter.
No, I was following along. I'm just you know. I will say that you can't go wrong with a name like Lucky Ned Pepper. And you guys have much better teeth than the dude in the movie does. So that was kind of neat.
God.
Sorry while you were there. Yeah.
Were you guys sober when you thought of the name? I'm just saying, you know, it's probably important.
Tell them the story.
Yeah, it was. We actually thought of that name. It was in late '09, and from Robert Duvall's character in True Grit was Lucky Ned Pepper. And then it was, you know, like 4 or 5 months after that, Rick calls me and says, "Hey, did you see they're remaking True Grit?" I go, "No," but and I haven't got to see the new one yet, but my son was watching True Grit all the time.
Oh, is that right?
So yeah, I just had. I mean, how do you know, a Robert Duvall character? That's good stuff. You can't go wrong with that. So
well, best of luck to you guys. I think you really got something going, and keep us in touch with what's going on and all that kind of thing.
Well, we're going to be seeing you guys here at the end of February, because we'll be doing a show right over here at the Crystal Palace, February 24th.
Fantastic. So you'll be live at the Palace.
Yes.
And
have you been on that stage, Joy?
For karaoke.
Yeah.
That's where you discovered her. I knew there was a story here somewhere.
oh, that'll be fun. You don't know what date yet, though.
February 24th.
Oh,
it's a
24th.
Thursday, and actually I believe that tickets are going on sale today at 11 a.m.
Cool.
11
So, yeah, and we'll and that's at Valley Tix or at the Crystal Palace, and it is our first show that we're going to be doing, and the only one we have lined up right now. So if you do want to hear the music, that's about the only place you're going to hear it right now. And we'll be playing everything off this new album.
That's going to be fun. See, it may be one of those things where you said, I went there and I saw them when it was a cheaper ticket, you know, before the biggest thing around. So that's what you want to do.
Before they started opening.
February 24th, get a ticket. The local people are going to Lucky Ned Pepper. I like that. And then we'll pick on you guys for the rest of the month, okay?
Perfect. We'll take it.
Okay, sounds good.